The maker is back and he made this review just for you. Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Powers of X, issue 5 of 6, and on the cover we have Mr. Sinister, and it's a very nice cover, very beautiful, some nice art going on there. So whenever I've read Powers of X, it's always seemed to be the harder out of the two in Jonathan Hickman's run so far, because it's almost the kind of behind the scenes issue explaining things that you don't necessarily understand from House of X. So Power of X delves into other bits that are behind the scenes, like Mr. Sinister creating the genetic pool for the X-Men in Power of X to come back to life, for example, or the Moira McTaggart part where she's in the future and she gets the information about the Nimrod coming online, those sort of things, etc. So this one is about for the children. So it's always felt a bit complicated. So with this, we start with year 1. I don't even know when year 1 is right now. I read Powers of X, we have year 1, we have year 10, and then we have year whatever it is, which never seems to interest me at all because it's got no characters in it that I'm really interested in. So it always baffles me. It strikes me as very hard to read because I'm not sure if it's now, then, here, an alternative timeline, or what. I'm kind of frustrated by it. Maybe when I go and read the whole thing, maybe it will all come together, but you know, the things that happen in it felt like they shouldn't be happening in it. Year 1, we now got a conversation between Professor X and Forge, like we had with Professor X and Mr. Sinister in the last issue, and he almost insinuated Mr. Sinister's mission, whereas in this one he's asking Forge to adapt the Cerebro, because this is his speciality, to go searching for mutants, and not just that bit, but copying their minds, not just at one time, but in the future times as well, because we all know that minds change. So it's a constant flow, you know. In a year's time, lots of things will have happened to my mind that haven't happened now. So it's quite interesting. He also wants 5 backups as well to this system to protect that data, so that when the time comes where he's killed the X-Men on a suicide mission and he's bringing them back to life, he has this. Thanks to his relationship with Forge. The more I read this series, the more I don't feel like this is the X-Men to me. I don't feel like I'm enjoying it. I feel like it's completely far-fetched from everything I know and have read and enjoyed. So yeah, it's certainly interesting. So the next part of the story, which is year 10, is around him working with the White Queen. And first of all, he tells her about this mysterious drug that has been coming under the system, a miracle drug out on the market, and it's meant to lead to the mutants having their nation, which is Krakow. I'm sure I say that wrong every damn time. And pretty much the White Queen says, what on earth are you guys doing? Have you not learned anything from Utopia? Put us all on an island again and it's all going to go wrong. But they show her that it's not just about that. It's about building a free nation, etc. And it's about this flower that is this drug, etc., and that they need the Hellfires Club to achieve that. It's not just a case that they can go and do it. And the proposal is that they, well, first of all, you try to do a 20-year deal. Frost isn't interested in that. She wants a 50-year deal. She wants to be the leading market with whatever it is they're going to be producing, this flour, etc. And the rule is around building a council of 12. And in this council of 12, they are offered 2 seats. One is Emma Frost, the other one is Sebastian Shaw. Sebastian Shaw coming back into the Hellfire Club, even though she just got rid of him. It's all about them, him doing the, I guess, the dirty work, the work that a Black King should do, sort of thing. But she says, I want 3 seats, not just 2. So pretty much, once again, Jonathan Hickman does his whole explain the Rooney. So autumn, winter, spring, summer, Krakow. So there's 2 there. There's 2 there, and we don't know who the third is. And then 2 there. And then this is a diagram of how the seats sit in this great circle of X. It's like Camelot's table, round table. So the next part we see, which we don't see in House of X, still year 10, is when Xavier reaches out to all the different powers saying, you have a place with me. Come join us. We want you here with us in our home. Our perfect little island. And then he goes out to speak to Namor. And Namor, as you would expect Namor, he says, go away, little man, and don't come back until you really mean it. You're just reaching out because, well, you feel you have to. But he doesn't believe him. Doesn't believe behind him. And this is Namor that I quite enjoyed Namor in the X-Men when it was following Scott, and he, it felt like he was there rebelling against Scott Summers. Is quite cool. Right, the future. Now this is where I kind of get a bit bored because I'm not interested. Anyway, the ultimate power, the Phalanx, come to the future, come to Earth. I believe it's Earth, and she says, do you accept our offers? The Elder does, and basically the Phalanx says, we do accept your offer, and kills the Elder. So we have the little machine talking to this, whatever this is here, and they're discussing about what it is, the Phalanx, why did they eat the Elder, and anyway, it's around their energy, and they get quite hungry because, that's what they do, and, well, pretty much their entire planet seems like it's going to be destroyed. So, future world, which I don't really care about, nor am I interested in any of the characters, still going on, but it must have some sort of impact on what's going on in the past. It must be leading somewhere. So Jonathan Hickman has a plan. Not sure of their plan. Not sure we're even going to find out what that plan is by the end of House of X, Powers of X 6. So it could drag on a bit. This is just, as far as I'm concerned, this is just a beginning of Jonathan's world. He has a plan that he wants to share with us. I'm not sure that I agree with this world right now. Sure, I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying the writing. Jonathan's a great writer, but I'm not sure I'm feeling it right now. I'm not sure if I feel like this is the X-Men that I want to read. We've had some good in the past, some really good X-Men teams, and you could say that they were probably simpler times. This feels too much. It feels like it's turned into some sort of monster, an overcomplicated monster, a monster that sometimes hurts my head when I try to think about all the things going on in it. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this ends, and then I'm gonna get X-Men 1 and read that. That's probably the only line that I intend to read is that, and then the rest I'll just read on Marvel Unlimited when it comes out. So look forward to getting the next issues. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you liked about this issue. Tell me what you think of Jonathan's run so far. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you just going with the flow? My Facebook page is SmurP, and I'm on Twitter at SmurP. No idea what I'm doing, but I'm there. And as always, please always embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.